All right, Toyota event starts tomorrow. I gotta go back to my house because this rod, I'm gonna be using this rod a lot. I've got 2 of them. I need 4 of them. I had 4. Well, I had 3. I thought that was enough. Then I was trying to get a bait back, and I reached down that rod down there to get it, and got my bait back. Broke the tip off. I didn't break the tip off. I broke the insert off. So I'm going to replace the tip and or get more of those rods. I think I got 2. I don't know how many more I got. I'm gonna get everything I got. Man, it's been a struggle this year. Like, we've gotten some checks and done okay. I don't know. This is not how I wanted to fish this event. The event starts basically today. Well, it's gonna start tomorrow, but when this comes out today. And it's just, it's cold, it's storming, it was nasty today. How bad do you think that is? That ain't good. Look at how bad that is. It's moving so fast. Rain, little front came through. It was already it wasn't warm, so it's gonna get colder again. These fish aren't really liking all this. Toledo's been on fire, and then all of a sudden, this past weekend, it got tough. Like 21 pounds won an event with like almost 300 people in it. Like, that's unheard of. 21 pounds barely didn't even make the top 10 last week, 2 weeks ago. So it's gotten tough. It was tough on me yesterday. I caught a 10-pounder. That's a whole nother thing. Caught a 10-pounder. What did I say about that? I have a knack for catching 10-pounders in practice. And people are gonna be like, oh, listen, I normally shake fish off. I do. I can't shake this fish off. Not what I was doing. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm practicing. I gotta find some fish. I didn't catch very many yesterday. I would have shaken it off if I could. And I wouldn't have known what it was. But yeah, I don't know. The cool thing about it was this. I will say this. I'm making a video about the 10-pounder. I'll have a video on that. Gotta drive down this rough road. I'm going to make a video on the 10-pounder probably. I might make a whole series over this entire event. I don't know yet. We'll see how the tournament shakes out, and then I'll decide. But I'm at least going to show this 10-pounder. God, it's raining again. So Toledo Bend has a program that if you catch one over 10 pounds, you go turn in, weigh it in. They'll give you a free replica. They've been doing it for a while now. It helps promote catch and release, all that stuff, which Toledo Bend needs to be promoted for catch and release. I've said this numerous times, but I have a bad history down here at Toledo Bend of keeping a whole bunch of bass. There's still hopefully that group is getting smaller, but there's still a small group of people down here that love to keep bass. Now listen, I have no problem keeping bass, okay? Like, if you want to keep bass, that's fine. I don't do it, and when I say I don't have a problem, I can't have a problem with it. It's legal. You're allowed to. This group of people still, the only difference is this. They take pride in keeping fish. Like, if you want to keep fish to eat, do all that stuff, and these guys eat them, no big deal. But they take pride in keeping fish. They post it on Facebook. They put all their big old bass on a table, and like, they kind of troll. and it's a weird flex. I don't get it, but they do it. Anyways, so this is cool because the program, you have to turn it in. It has to be alive, and you only get a free replica if when they turn it loose, it's still alive. So it kind of keeps the people from, like, you know, going home with it, taking 14,000 pictures, keeping it out of the water, all that stuff. If you see in the video, my fish dang near jumped out of the tank because when I caught it, I weighed it, it went in the live well. An hour later, we were doing it like I never took it back out again. Never really took pictures of it until I was up there. Turned in and living the dream. Like I said, all that'll be on the video. They were awesome. I ended up staying like, maybe I'm not allowed to talk about that, but I stayed like 2 or 3 hours afterwards. Man, we ate some oysters. I had some raw oysters. I don't know. I probably had like 50 oysters. I don't know. I had a bunch. And so, yeah, I was there till late. Had a good old time. They were awesome. And we visited a long time. But yeah, that'll all be on the video. So I wouldn't say I had a great day though. I mean, yeah, you catch a 10-pounder, but it's still just one fish. Yeah, it's a big one, but I can't catch it. I can't catch it again. Today was a little bit better, but it's still a grind out there. It's not easy. It should be somewhat easy. It should be phenomenal. The first Toyota I ever won was basically this time of the year on Toledo Bend. And it was like, we crushed on them. This is not like that. So I don't know. I'm a little, not worried, but I am interested. The lakes, so what's going on is weird. I don't know what it is. They can talk about global warming all they want to. By golly, it seems like every year in March, it's like it gets a little warm, but it's more cold than warm. Even last year when I fished the Bassmaster Open, it was April and the water temp was like 63 degrees. And I was going, why is it so cold? It's April. Like it just doesn't make sense. And right now, water temp 60, 61. That's not normal. Usually it's 60. I mean, it seems like it got to 60, 61, and just stayed there. Now there was like a week in there where it got up to 70, but that's what's going on. It just doesn't really get warm. And like these fish don't like it. Okay? Our fish are like Florida. Remember, we got Florida strain largemouth. You get a regular like northern strain largemouth, once the water temp hits a certain degrees, like they're fine. And it doesn't really matter to them after that. Florida strains are like, they're a little bit more sensitive. So when it gets hot, it's great. But then if it cools back down like this, they don't like that. They freak out. I mean, that's why all those tournaments down there in Okeechobee, when a front comes through, it's not really getting that cold, and the water temp's not really dropping crazy. But man, them fish do not like it. Like, in fish, the hardest fish in the world, in my opinion, to catch, is a fish that's either right about to be on a bed, like they're up there, and then a front comes through and it pushes them off. They don't like, I don't think, they don't like go out there. They're like, oh, okay, I'll hang out for a day or two, it'll warm back up and I'll be all right. It's usually what happens. We're down here in Texas, like cold fronts only last for a day or two this time of the year. The problem was we had a cold front come through the other day. It wasn't that cold, but it's been cloudy and kind of cool every day. It's just been cloudy and rainy every day. So the water, they have seen no sun. It has not warmed up. And it did like this for almost 4 or 5 days. So when I was down here, there, like I said in my series, I was down here Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday was okay. It was cloudy, and then Thursday got colder. And now it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all clouds. And now we have a front that pushed through today. We're going to have like 20 to 25 mile an hour winds out of the northwest. I assume they'll let us go. It's going to be a fun ride tomorrow. Either way, it got nasty out there today. I got all that going on. Got to go get me some rides, do some other stuff. Stay tuned. I don't know. I hope it just doesn't get. It could get really hard tomorrow. It's already hard. It could get worse. I'm a little worried about that. Just a little bit, but really nothing I can do. At least I probably won't get rained on. I think it's supposed to be sunny. It is supposed to be sunny tomorrow, but I don't think it's supposed to be warm. It's not going to be cold, but it's, there's some sun tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. I will update y'all as the tournament goes along. But I caught him. Hopefully, I'll get everything done and I can make a series out of this. Because it might be a good one. Just because of how it's all changed and like the things I've seen that's changed and how I basically did a 180 from my practice a couple of days ago. And now I'm going to go do something kind of different because I'm tired. I'm tired of this weather. And I'm not going to get sucked into this nasty weather and try to do what I want to do. Because I want to do one thing. Just maybe if I catch a big old bag tomorrow, I can stop what I'm doing and go do it for a little bit and see what happens and catch a big one. We'll see. All right. Gotta get to the house, get all this stuff done.